Now with 100% more ducks. Howdy folks, Grok the DuckFarmer here, and welcome to the FTOG Avant3 server, playing modded Minecraft 1.10.2 goodness. And yeah, this is my base. There's the little shack up on the top, the little hovel, and my non-functioning or farms here, because I've moved most of the farms inside, and my void resource miner used to be here, and it's not. It's gone, and I can tell, because contrary to what some people say, I can tell the difference between a void resource miner and a hole in the ground, because that right down there, that's a hole in the ground, and it's not my void resource miner. And I know it's not because I moved it. I moved it to spawn. It's producing all sorts of cool stuff, but the main thing I was wanting was mica. So let's go off to spawn. There we go. And there's something new over here. Yep, there it is. Yes, there's a mighty good-looking guy over there. Hello, mighty good-looking guy. I decided to go ahead and set up a shop for all of these blocks and do a little branding. There, bring space. And it's Grok's Block Shop and bad pixel art, because, I decided to go with the stained clay, and that's pretty much all the colors I had here. But anyway, this is the block shop. It has all of the colored stained clays here. They're going in that spot there. And then all these other things. The stuff I find very interesting, we've got sponges, 4 stacks worth of sponges, and mica. The void resource miner is the only way to get mica, and mica is required for the tier 3 and 4 components for engineering tech, the void miners and stuff like that. I'll sleep real quick, and sleep. That's what the little sleep charm here does, which is very cool. So this I went ahead and set up last night. Oh, there were a bunch of people on, and at one point Toddy was going, because he looked over here and saw the big head and was surprised. And I was saying, I'm watching you. Anyway, over here, it's the Grok's Block Shop. Pay what you want. And people can pay whatever they want. I don't care. It's very nice. And Toddy came in and gave me a whole bunch of these undead saplings, which I definitely want to have. And 3 diamonds. I'm guessing that's probably Brandon, who is on the server right now. Last I checked, he was over at the mob drop farm doing some stuff. Anyway, let's show you what this looks like in the back. It's the storage controller here, so everything goes in. And here is where the void miner is. You can see there's the top of it, and I buried it underneath so that it would be right next to the drawer controller. And I wanted a space because I have a chest here. And why did you not go in? You're not supposed to have anything go in here. Fine. But this gives me a little overflow in case something's having problems. There shouldn't be. It should flow right in. This is set to a high priority. Yeah, that's 10, and this is set to 0 going into the chest. So everything should go in there first. Anyway, I also have the tier 3 solar panel up here, and you can't see it, but there is one of those Ender IO capacitors in between there, one of the 1 million ones, and that's plenty. This is only chewing up something like 150 RF per tick. One of the things I did is I went in, since I had some mica, I upgraded the modifier cores for the void miner so that they are speed, and it's much faster. It's like a block a second comes flying in at this point. So everybody who needs any sort of basic building blocks, there's plenty here. And, price is very cheap. The only thing that I find This is expensive because it's the only place you can get it. Sponge, you can get sponges, but you have to find a ocean temple, which is hard. And then the mycelium and the podzol, you have to actually find biomes with mycelium and podzol, or build it. I haven't actually looked to see if you can do that. But anyway, blocks for people on the server, which is pretty cool. And all of these, if we shift, take a look, they've got a emerald upgrade, a void upgrade, so that flushes too much, and then I've got the status 2 upgrade, so we get the little red bar there showing how much is in them. And yeah, some resources for people. Yay! Power to the people. So there we go. There's the Grok head looking over, and Toddy was over here last night working on the portal hub, and I have to admit, it's looking fantastic. He's been fiddling with this a whole bunch, and check out his videos showing that. You got the nice FTOG logo there. I love the archways with the little balconies. He capped off the system and more archways and pillars. It's looking fantastic. And still, as far as I can tell, I'm the only person that has a portal in here. Alrighty, so because now I've got that in place, and let's close doors because that's always nice. Let's go ahead and drop that off, and I'm going to go ahead and grab one of those. Bone meal. Do I have any bone meal? Get rid of the orange. Alright, let's go outside. Let's go up. Whee! And here's a spot right there. Plant you. And this undead tree comes from EvilCraft. And so let's go ahead and bone meal. Do you bone meal? Oh, why, yes, you do. Alright, so this is very interesting. I'm really glad that he gave me this, because I'm looking at doing something with this EvilCraft. Here, let me give you an idea as what I want. Fortune X. How about a Fortune 10 pickaxe? That's what I'm looking at getting. So it needs dark sticks, which needs the dark wood and dark gem, which is easy, and that comes from the logs, which comes from this tree. Well, now I've got the tree, which is really cool. As far as making the undead sapling, to make that, you can get it from the werewolf villager. Dude, you got a unibrow. You can get it from that. You can also do a blood infuser and give it one of those little dead bushes, and you need to use the shears to get one of those, and then it takes some blood and you get an undead sapling. So that's really cool. Let's see, what else do we need? Diamonds, got diamonds. Hardened blood shard. Okay, that's new. That needs hardened blood. Drying basin. A bucket of blood in a drying basin and time. I don't know if that needs any power. I think it just needs time. A drying basin, that's just logs and dye. Yeah, okay, I could do that. So let's go ahead and harvest this real quick. Do I get more saplings back? Ooh, I get those dead branches, dead bushes. Dead bush. And the reason why I'm glad to get this Fortune 10, I went out and harvested with using my digital miner 46 diamond ore, and I'm wanting to get the biggest bang for the buck out of that, because if we take a look at the options here, let's see, what can we do with the diamond ore? Well, void ore miner, I'm actually going to be making a void ore miner, and so I need a diamond ore. Here, let me... Actually, I believe I need 8. Here, let's go back to here. The void ore miner, I need 3 of them in the tier 2, but I want to push for the tier 3, which needs the mica here. And so the tier 3 needs tier 2 2s, and the tier 2s needs 3 of those, so that needs 6 of these. Alright, so let's put you in here. The rest I can go ahead and fortune up. Now, options for fortuning. You can smelt it and get 1. I might as well pick it, that's faster. I can crush it, and I've got the actually additions crusher, and that'll give me 2. I'll need to then smelt those into diamonds, but that will double, which is not bad. Alloy smelter, sag mill is not bad, but that's only a 25% chance of getting better, and that's just a wimpy fortune. The alchemy table. Interesting. From blood magic, using a basic cutting fluid, I can go ahead and get, again, 2 diamond dust and then smelt those up, so that will double. Furnace. The crusher is not as good as the... Which crusher is this? Extra utilities crusher, yeah. That's not as good as the sag mill because it's 25% chance of an extra diamond, but it doesn't double. Squeezer is not bad, but I've got to jump up and down to squeeze that. And so that's some, actual enrichment chamber. I've got an enrichment chamber, and that would double. Now, Fortune 1, 2, and 3, if I have a Fortune 3 pick and I'm doing a bunch of ore, I seem to get about 2.5 return per ore for diamonds. And so doing an enrichment chamber will definitely give me a doubling. If I had a whole bunch and I had a Fortune 3 pick, I should get about, I've got 40 ore. That should get me close to 100 diamonds. Not bad. 80 guaranteed through here, 100 if I do some work. I'm really curious to see what a Fortune 10 would do. So, it's hardened blood. I need a drying basin. And let's go ahead and make that. I need a bucket. Yeah, I made a lot of buckets, shift clicking. I need a drying basin. And so that is one of these. Drying basin. And let's go ahead and shove you away there. And the best place to get blood is over here at my blood magic area. That's why I wanted the bucket. So let's take the drying basin and we'll put you further over here just because. Now you're not kind of in the way. Oh, yep, I do have plenty of blood in here. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to come over here and say keep. Now if I throw it in, it should fill it up with some blood. Are you filling up with blood? Let's take my divination sigil and see what... Yep. It filled up with blood. That's exactly what we're looking for. And then we plop that in there. And this... Is there a GUI? Nope, there's no interface on that. So this should, over time, turn into a solid that I should be able to right-click and get out. I'm hoping that's the case. Anyway, it's getting night, and that's going to take some time, so I'm going to go ahead and sleep and come back later. This is the part of the episode where you're probably shouting at the screen and going, Grok, can't you tell the difference between life essence and a hole in the ground? Grok! Actually, no, I can't. I can't tell the difference. I'm thinking this is a hole, and I think that's a bucket of life essence. I think. So, yes, looking at this, it says life essence, not blood, life essence. Not what I wanted. So, let's head out of here, because this is doing us no good. Not the one. And let's go over to spawn. I love that little glitch where I fall through the ground. All right. Something cool over here. Nemson and also Mistaken were doing some work here with EvilCraft. They were figuring, hey, since we've got the mobs falling down, going splat and dying anyway, let's harvest their blood. So it's being piped up over to here, which is very cool. We've got a blood infuser, and I wonder, can I get... Oh, I can get blood. That's what I wanted. Because if we take a look at it, it's got this reservoir blood. And so remember that undead sapling that I need a blood infuser with the bushes? This is the place. So over here is a purifier, and I have no idea what that does, and it's got a book on top. And over here is a blood chest, which does something, and I don't know what. And here's a regular chest, but it won't open because we've got this chiseled redstone on top, which looks really cool. But I love the blood splats around. That's very, very nice. And this looks fantastic. It's got these fun little chiseled pieces here of smoky quartz that gives it a nice look. And I noticed, although it may be hard to see, this is the quark basalt and there's the environmental tech basalt. And I said, ooh, it's a slightly different black. I like that. It gives a nice little thing. So I came through here and I threw in some of the environmental, not the environment, but the quark basalt, some polished, some regular basalt, and some stone brick of that basalt. So looks really good here. And why am I not putting down my drying basin? Drying basin, you go there. All right, and let's hit you with blood. And it's actually blood this time. And what happened to my... There's a bucket in there. Oh, that's funky. I got my bucket back, and it's full of blood, but this says... There's still no interface. It says there... Are you life essence again? This says blood. This says life essence, or at least the Wayla is saying life essence. I want friggin' blood. Hardened blood shard. Hardened blood. I want blood, not life essence. I want blood. Unless there's some sort of power, but I can't see any power. I think this is just time that it just dries out. So. I'll have to wait or ask somebody. I have a plan. I broke it from there and brought it over to this little access way tunnel, and you can see there's the conduits running through the tank to hold stuff, and I plopped it down there so that it would connect, and again it filled up with, according to the Wayla here, life essence, which is not what I wanted. So I was going, dang it, ressin', fressin', no good, dirty, rotten, foul and filth and all the rest. So I was going, why is that not working? I was thinking maybe my drying basin is contaminated. It thinks it's got... It does. It's keeping the fluid in there. I hadn't put it down and realized it was still keeping the fluid. See, it's empty here. Still got the fluid there. So, two options. Let's return back to base. And we're back. So, the thing I was thinking, I could make a second drying basin, which is not all that hard to do. And I came up here and said, okay, let me make another one of these drying basins. And all of us, as I was clicking on this, I hit here, and I saw that my squeezer, which I've got, will take undead leaves and give me the hardened blood shards I need. Why do I need to actually go through and get the hardened blood in the drying basin? I don't see the reason. I am going to go ahead and make another one of these, because that one's polluted with the wrong stuff. And I got... I did. I grabbed some undead saplings. So I'm going to head up and out. And I'm going to sleep. Oh, Brandon's going to sleep. Yay, Brandon. So, let's see. This one, I can't tell the difference. This is the one that I had before, and that had blood. And I don't want that, because that's not what I want. Because not the thing. So I'm going to put that there. I'm going to put the squeezer here, and I'm going to put the button there, and then I'm going to put my undead sapling here, and I don't have any bones. Do I have any bones in this? I do. Lucky. Let's turn you all into bone meal. All right, let's make this a tree. Ooh. Again, 2. It may be one of those where it does 2 and it gives me what I need. Oh, okay, so anyway, here let's give me some leaves, because I don't really care too much about the dead branches. It looks like I'm getting some. Oh, I am getting some dead bushes. Okay, so that means I can, if I'm harvesting with my shears, I can go ahead and still get more replacement saplings. Of course, I've got my blood magic altar over in that lush desert area, so there's plenty of dead bushes there. So, not a problem. 50. Survey says 59. That should give me probably all I will ever need to make. Okay, and if we look at this thing again, here, there, 50. So I will stomp a bunch of these to make myself a full basin here, but that's okay. I can do this. Plop you there. Jump, 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 jump. Hey, let's move more in the center. Jump, jump. Squishity, 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 squishity. Come on, keep squishity. Yay! Oh, and it tossed that piece in there too. Let's move you out, and let's right-click and... Ooh, hardened blood shard. Alrighty, that's very nice. And then you press this. Yeah, that's painted glowstone, and the textures don't work nicely together, do they? Alright, jumpity, jumpity. Now, I wonder... There's my next one. No, that's not what I wanted. Can I reach? Alright, so there's my 2 blood shards. So, that's all I need, and I'm going to leave this thing here for right now. And let's make that really cool Vengeance pickaxe. Alright, so I got that. I don't have these. So let's go ahead and make these. I just need one of those, and then some of these. Oh, that gives me 4. Okay, that gives me plenty. I have enough to make 8. Alright, gimme. Vengeance pickaxe. Alrighty. So let's... I'm flying. Let's go ahead and pillar up a tall pillar of diamonds. Alrighty, wasn't that exciting? And let's see what the Fortune 10 gets me. 1. 1. 1. Oh! Okay, that kicked in, and now I have 11. Okay, that's pretty good. Alright, let's do it all. Ouch. Oh. There was something here. Alrighty. So, I don't know what it was. So here's the interesting thing. Remember how I said that with a Fortune 3, I get about 2.5-ish per block over a large run. So 40 blocks times 2.5 would be about 100 diamonds. This is far more than 100 diamonds. That's very nice, because see, that would be about 100 diamonds. Well, a little bit less, but there's your 100 diamonds, a little bit more. So that's a whole lot more. So I do like that Fortune 10. That's exactly what I've been looking for, although I'm not sure I really like being beaten on by invisible things. I wonder, can I repair this here? No, that's the crusher. There's the repairer. Oh, it will repair. Okay, good, because that's what I want. Let's dump the diamonds over here. And here's something that I would like to do. I would like to get the spell off of there and put that on my big pick. Let's do that. Make some more glass. I would like the spell off of that. I'd like to disenchant that. So the thing I was looking at doing is with a lens. So lens of color, detonation, certain death. Okay, there. Lens of Disenchanting from Actually Additions. That requires an enchantment table, a lens, and then this empowered diamantine crystals. Well, this is new. It needs this block, and it just kind of cycles back and forth from that. But to make this block, you need an empowerer with a crystal or a block of these crystals, and then black quartz around. So let's see. That will make the empowerer, and long story short, let's grab 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. I made one over here like a week ago or so. Maybe a few days ago, and I've been wanting to use it, but I haven't gotten around to showing it off on the camera here. This has the diamantine block in it, and there's the empower, and there are display stands. You need 4 display stands that you hit with the black quartz, and it's empowering that block there in the center. And underneath here, I've got power cables coming from here. That's why I brought it over here, so that I could do this. Yay! So I'm going to go ahead and wait for this to do its thing, and then I should be able to make that lens. Ooh, sparkly. Alrighty. I'm glad that's over, because my frames dropped in half from all that stuff, from all the particles there. So this is my empowered, here, let's see, there's my empowered diamantine crystal block. Let's get out the crystals I need. Lens. This lens is really easy. It's just glass and black quartz, and you've seen enchantment tables. So now I have my lens of Disenchanting. Oh, let's get a book. Just one book. So if I come over here to my atomic reconstructor, right click. Oh, it did. Alright, so what? My lens is gone. Is that just a visual glitch? It was there and it disappeared. Let's see if it's still... No, let's take my magnet off. Let's see if it's still there. Toss you there. Toss the book there. Hit with a pulse. My lens is gone. Why is my lens gone? It shouldn't be gone. No, let's not break you with that. Let's break you with this. Why you know Lensy? Got my... Why? Yeah, see. See, that's the pulse, but my lens, it's gone. I went through all that stuff to get the friggin' lens, and it... Alright, I'm gonna relog real quick and see if it comes back. Maybe it's just a visual glitch. I'm hoping. So I decided to try it again, because it's the difference between a tester versus a regular person. Somebody comes up, pulls a lever, and gets struck by lightning. Kapazap! The difference between a tester and a regular person goes, ow, that was painful. And the tester goes, I wonder if I could reproduce that problem. So I'm going to go ahead and try reproducing this problem. And last time I just right-clicked, it appeared and it disappeared. This time I'm going to crouch and right-click, and that does not place it. Alrighty, so it looks like just the right-click is what I need. Magnet is on, right-click. Boom, gone. So, yeah, that is not working nicely. So I'm going to wander over to Toddy's base. He was on a little bit earlier. Hey. Up, and he said I could go ahead and use his. So let's fly over to his base. His base is looking fantastic, and if you haven't been following his episodes, what's wrong with you? He's got some great stuff going on, so check out his stuff. And over here, there's his lens of Disenchanting. Let's turn off El Magneto. Alrighty, book. Pick, or the other way around, and hit the button. Isn't that cool? So I have a Fortune 10 and a unenchanted vengeance pickaxe. So back to my base. Oh wait, faster. So if I want to combine this with that, 35 levels. Okay, I need 35 levels. Gimme. Too many. And a few more. There we go. So one of you and one of you. Very nice. Fortune 10 on there. And for grins and giggles, I wonder, let's grab another 1, 2, 3. Grab some lapis. I just need 3. And I'm just curious to see what I will get if I enchant this. And he's got an enchanting setup over here. There's another one at the mob drop, but let's use this because it's a little bit closer. And he doesn't mind because he's a fantastic guy. Auto smelt? Ooh. What do we get? Auto smelt. That's it. Oh well, I've been collecting spells because I've been figuring that at some point I would go ahead and have all the various books and be able to enchant various items with them. I'm thinking I can go ahead and pull that Fortune 10 off, or I can make another because I've got all the bits now. I can make more and start putting stuff on here, because Soulbound, this doesn't have Soulbound, but I'd like it to have Protection 4. This has Soulbound Protection 4. I have no idea what Unusing does. Blast Protection and Soulbound. I would really like, I do like the Fire Protection for swimming in lava when I make a mistake. So having that on one item is good. I would like Unbreaking on all of these, Soulbound on all of these, and then stuff like Aqua Infinity and Respiration and Depth Strider, and I don't know about the Frostwalker, but just get a whole bunch of different stuff on here. This one, Unbreaking, I've got Efficiency 4, I could upgrade that to 5. XP Boost is kind of cool when I'm killing stuff because yay, more experience, but it's been fun. So that's kind of what I was thinking of doing is doing some massive enchanting of my stuff and possibly using Mistaken's base to do that. So let's go ahead and drop you in here. Why? Because, well, there's Aqua Infinity, and that has a Soulbound all by itself. Sharpness 4, looting. Ooh, I could add looting onto here. That would be good. Plus, I can get a phone call from the phone that should never ring. Anyway, plus I can sit there and enchant stuff that I want from here. And why did I leave that there? I don't know. Anyway, back in a bit. Well, back from the phone call. It was my mother-in-law and wanted to talk with her a bit. She's been in the hospital in and out for the last 3 weeks. So just keeping up, make sure things were going well with her. And while that chatting was going on, I took a little trip to the Nether and spent maybe 30 minutes there and got a few things. There's 4,000, almost 4,100 nether quartz, another 10. Got a little bit of some glowstone, some of the magma block. I want to play with that and see what I can do. And I found 2 blocks of the dimensional shard, which I thought is really cool. And I went ahead and did my Fortune 10 on that. Fa-boom, 24. I off the top of my head, I don't know what the normal amount is for that, but I'm liking that, so I gotta toss these into the system and repair my pick. And I think I'm gonna call the episode here at this point. I've got to finish up a few preparations because it's Saturday, and the second and fourth Saturdays I host a Dungeons & Dragons episode here at my place with a bunch of kids. It's what my wife, Mrs. the DuckFarmer, calls the Nerd Brigade, and I just got a surprise visit. And so I've got to get ready for that. We're having a little old school stuff going on, pulling back a module from about 35 years ago. And it should be interesting. We'll see how it goes with the kids. Anyway, this has been Grok the DuckFarmer here on the FTOG server. playing Avant3 and having a blast. Fortune 10. Thanks for watching. Bye.